Good day everyone. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yetunde and I'm Encourager Yeti. As we all know, I speak about motivation, I speak about encouragement, I speak about travel plans, I speak about family in the area of relationship and marriage, and I speak about music. Yes, you're welcome back to this channel. To all my returning subscribers, thank you. To all my new subscribers, thank you so much. To everyone who has dropped one comment or the other so far on all my videos, thank you so much. Let's keep it coming so that there will be more effective communication. Today we'll be going straight into our discussion today, and as we all know from the title, we are talking about bank statements. To as many who have been following my videos, you realize that we've been talking about travel plans, on things to embark on before you can take up a student study visa route in UK. There are some criterias that need to be met, and some of criterias are we made mention of POF, of which you need a bank statement as a proof of fund, and then we'll be emphasizing more on the bank statement today. Now, if you or your parents or guardian are paying for some or all your study costs, you must provide bank statements showing the required amount of funding has been in your accounts for the right amount of time. Now let's go deeply into the criterias. Let's look into the criterias one after the other. There are some certain criterias that also need to be met for you to be able to show your statements of accounts. If these criterias are not met, there's likelihood of the visa application being rejected, and so we need to be guided. So some of these criteria are: your bank statement needs to show the bank or financial institution's name and the logo. Yes, for you to, when showing the bank statement, you have to check whether your bank statement has the bank financial name and the logo. This is very, very important. And not only that, it has to show the account name and the account number. And also it has to show a personal banking account in your name or in your parents or legal guardian's name. It has to be in accessible cash funds, not in shares, not in It has to be in accessible cash funds, not in shares, not bonds, not investments, not credit cards or cryptocurrencies. It has to be in accessible cash funds. And then also, your bank statement needs to show a last transaction date within 31 days before your visa application. And lastly, your bank statement needs to show that the funds have been in your account for 28 days consecutively, prior to your application, to your visa application. And please note, this is very, very important. If the statements from your bank do not confirm the required details, such as transaction dates and the rest, you must provide a signed letter from the bank on letter-headed paper, which confirms the amount of money available to you and the date that it has been in the account. This is very, very important as well. Also, if you are using your parents or guardian's accounts, the same criteria, the same thing applies to your bank statement, just that there is a little difference. It must be a personal account, not a business or company account statement. Either of these two, if this two is provided, maybe the business or company's account, it will not be accepted. So it has to be in the parent's account, personal account, or the guardian's or legal guardian's personal account. So everything has to be in the personal account, not in any business name or company's name. If not, it will not be accepted. Also, in the bank statement, you must include these documents as well, to as many that are using parents or guardians accounts details. You know, your birth certificate is very important, or certificates of adoption. That is for people who maybe you are through a legal guardian, or maybe someone is responsible for your statements of accounts. You need to provide those documents alongside. And another thing is a letter that is signed and dated by the account holder, confirming your family relationship or guardianship, and also confirming that the funds shown in the bank statements are for you to use for tuition fee and or living expenses while studying in the UK. You know, aside from the bank statement, there is need for a letter. Your parents has to write a letter to the UKVI confirming that they are the ones sponsoring you, or if it is your legal guardian, they have to put it into writing as well. Now, statements from non-UK banks. The bank must be recognized and regulated by financial regulatory body in your country. UKVI will not accept statements from unregulated financial institution, and all bank statements must be in English or must be accompanied by an official translation. This is very important as well. And if your money is another currency, it will be calculated automatically in pound sterling using the exchange rate on Rwanda for the date of the application. And you should print a currency version conversion from Rwanda and include this with your other documents. Now, tips for preparing your bank statement. Make sure you have the right amount in your account at least a month before your visa application, so that you can meet the 28 days rule. You know, then remember that the full amount, that's your tuition fee and the living cost, or as much of this as you are funding, must stay in the account throughout this period. It has to be in the account, not that you put it in the account, you have it in your account and you now to withdraw it. No, it has to be in your account for that period, and your account balance can't dip below this level at any point in time. You have to be very, very attentive to this as well. You know, the POF, it must not reduce, as in the certain amount that is expected of you to have in your account. It must not be reduced at all. If not, if it is reduced, then it will be questioned, or possibly it might not be acceptable at all. Now, another thing is currency conversions will only be taken at the time you apply. So you should keep slightly more than the required funding amounts in your account in case the exchange rate changes during the 28-day period. So it is always advisable that you should keep maybe like a little bit higher than the expected amount, you know, because of the exchange rate that fluctuates day in, day out. We recommend that you keep the full amount of money in your bank account until after your visa application has been processed and confirmed as successful, just in case you receive a visa refusal and need to submit a new application. This is also very important. And lastly, paying your tuition fee in advance could save you time in some cases, since this will appear in your CAS within a few days, but you will still need to provide bank statements meeting the 28 days rule for your living expenses. So I believe we all have we have all taken one or two important tips from our discussion today, which is basically on bank statements. So if you have any questions, please kindly drop it in the comment section, and if you want me to emphasize on any of the tips or the criteria mentioned above, please kindly drop it in the comment section. And if you also have your inputs, like you want to emphasize more, maybe you have more information on any of the criteria that is being dropped. As we all know, I keep saying it, that this channel is for learning, basically for learning, for both myself and my viewers, my listeners, it is for learning. So if you have any input, you can as well drop your input just to buttress what has been said. So thank you so much. I would like to stop here, and trust me, I'm going to be dropping more information about travel plans and other important things that needs to be said as well. So thank you so much for staying tuned on this channel. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like this channel. Don't forget to share this channel's link. It is very, very important. So much. God bless you.